Yeah, I mean, I think it was tough on our legs coming into this game for a 3-game week, but I felt like we started really strong. And then there was, ebbs and flows of the game where we had to kind of dig in a little bit. But overall, I felt like we had a pretty good team performance, a really tough week. So it's nice to come out feeling good about this tie. I don't feel like a lot of calls went our way. Actually, a lot of calls went against us unfairly, but at the same time, I'm just proud of this group for kind of getting through this tough week and kind of showing a lot of grit.
Yeah, to build on what Alex said, I think we're so excited to be at home for a couple of games after being on the road for so long. Our connections are just getting better and better each game, and we created a lot of chances today. Our grit was awesome, and it was tough playing 3 games in 1 week, but our determination showed, and we're really happy to grit out a point.
All right, we'll start here, and then we'll go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi, so obviously you were mentioning a lot of games on the legs. How is it going into this stretch of games when obviously you haven't had this many games back to back? What is that like as far as like recovery, recuperation? Is it more, just getting back and resting, or now it's just there's no time for a rest at all?
I think in between these games it was tough because like the review of the previous game to the preparation of the next game, and then also physically getting our bodies ready was just it was hard, and I felt like the coaches and our medical team did an amazing job of managing that, but I do feel like we're at a point in the season where we can do 3 90-minute games in a 7 or 8 day stretch. It's tough, but I feel like we're at the point where our legs can handle a little better than a month or 2 ago.
Just to build on that, we have such a deep roster to where we really rely on every single player to be ready to make a difference when we do have so many games in 1 week. So everyone's a difference maker, and everyone is ready for their game to be called when need be, so we can have such a great performance all 90 minutes consecutively for 3-game weeks like this one.
Alex, can you talk about the goal that you scored, and I mean, what does it say to you maybe about seeing Kaylin getting the assist on the goal you scored today?
Yeah, I mean, Kaylin is great with her feet, and her range is the best in the league. But I think that we have a good connection, and I know that the fullbacks in this league like to jump on the opponent's fullbacks, and so as I saw Huerta jumping on our fullback McNabb, I just kind of raised my hand for her to play the ball in behind. She played it perfectly in behind, and just try to finish it far post and low, knowing that the goalkeeper kind of is pretty good with high shots. But I mean, Kaylin just plays like another field player. Her range it's just incredible. It helps us so much.
And why were you yellow carded? What's the backstory there?
Did you watch the game?
Oh yeah.
Do you think that was an acceptable level of officiating?
No. But I still don't know why you got a yellow card.
Because when McNabb went down for a head injury, our trainer didn't go on the pitch because I told him not to. McNabb got up and was fine. McNabb was then asked to leave the field, which isn't the laws of the game. She doesn't need to leave the field because our trainer didn't go on and treat her. So I got a little bit frustrated on the back end of a lot of.
Casey, based on today's performance, what's something the team will work on or focus on during the week for next week?
The oppositions, Gotham are slightly different in terms of the way they play. Obviously getting in the final third was a key aspect. We created chances, now finishing them. So we'll continue we have to bring our load down a little bit. That's something we're going to have to do. We've had a lot of minutes in the low players now, so we need to be mindful of that. We've also got an international window coming up as well. So we'll focus on Gotham, we'll look at their threats and spaces to exploit, and we'll prepare the team as we always do.